Good evening, Australia. My name is John Brown, and together with the 10-minute news crew, we will take you on a journey to the centre of the almighty hazard, the bushfire and droughts. Now, bushfires can be very intense. Natural hazards, they destroy homes and could wipe out whole communities, destroying all they have. Also, a major help aid bushfires are drought. I will now take you over to the drought reporter, Johnny, and soon after that, bushfire reporter, Nicholas.
We are now off the takeoff to an extremely small and very unpopulated country town that is the driest country town in Australia. This country town is called Bourke, one of the driest places on this planet, having 6 years without rain and still holding hope that soon some rain will finally hit their doorsteps and save them from this worst drought. I will happily now bring you to attention a small family named the Johnsons. They are a family that grows cotton on their fields. Now, cotton is something that needs water to grow and develop, but unfortunately they've been struck in the worst drought ever on record in Australia and therefore haven't been able to grow anything for 6 whole years. This means no income from anything. Now, as you move down this once called river, the situation becomes extremely worse. This river was once filled with water. It is now all dried up, as you can see, leaving nothing at all but these old rusted pipes. It once was called the Murray-Darling and was filled with water and used as a very happy family fun place to go on the jet ski and swim, most importantly to cool off. The worst case scenario now is that the drought continues for several more years and that all the money they have invested in their farm goes to nothing. Therefore, they have no income and have to sell their well-worked land. For 50 years, this poor irrigation farmer has nurtured acres of citrus trees on his naturally parched land. But 9 years of drought in the Murray-Darling Basin has finally got the better of him. He has bulldozed his trees and walked away. Also, his water allocation has dropped dramatically. To keep his asparagus plants, he would have to pay for the water that he is receiving. That way, he will make no profit at all, putting an end to a whopping 3 generations of farming. He's turning his hands in and building a museum of vintage tractors. The Murray-Darling Basin is the food bowl of the nation, but it is a region on its knees, meaning that there's hardly any water in it. Years upon years of over-extraction from it and the cause of drought have done this to the Murray-Darling Basin. El Nino will be arriving soon in September, so this also will be a major blow for this poor farmer. For this farmer, there will be no more money income and lost his investment. But there is some good news in all of this. The government has allocated a huge 10 million Australian dollars in helping bring back and saving the Murray-Darling Basin. Plans include buying back water allocations from farmers and improving irrigation techniques. But many farmers do not want this to happen because they will have little or no water supply at all.
Fire everywhere. Many have been severely injured, with 71 in total dead. An unbelievable amount of lives lost, with the greasing period lasting for days. Homes destroyed, trees burned to ash. Employees and employers have lost their jobs. But through all this misery, all this despair, and all this heartbreak, one group of heroes rose up to help save and protect everyone. These against the disasters of the 1939 Black Friday bushfires, with fire blazing everywhere and people all around it. Melbourne has been hit with the most catastrophic event in history to date. In total, 700 homes have been destroyed, and the townships of Hill End, Narberthong, Nyuk West, Nodgee and Woods Point have been completely wiped out. This bushfire has caused so many impacts all over Melbourne that the government has been forced to change its laws to improve forest and fire management and safety. Due to these fires and due to the severeness of these fires, Melbourne has started the construction of fire towers and access trails. They have also come up with a brand new strategy to fight fires. This brand new strategy is a form of supervised burning which will burn back towards the fire in an attempt to control it. This has been given the name of back burning and is hoped to be very successful. The heat wave that has actually caused this fire has been so severe that it has even caused another bushfire in Adelaide, but this bushfire was nowhere near as severe as the Melbourne one. The fire has been so severe that ashes from the fire have floated as far away as New Zealand. But now, we go to a local who has been affected most severely by this fire.
Well, I've got this when I stand up in my bag. In my house. My house, 25 years, it's gone. It's worked so hard to get that out.
We'll go down there screaming to help.
Thank you, Australia, for watching our special broadcast on bushfires and droughts. It truly has been a moving experience and hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. If you would like to see more about this news group, visit www.bushfiresdroughts.weebly.com. Thank you, Australia.